Hi. This is the new Caribou, Sir David, the Bard. I have to think, did I say it right? I'm having a senior day here. A real senior day. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I want to go again on record because the 6 naked angel girls that appear to me constantly in my dreams have given me new revelation, and I want to show you that I'm more of a prophet than Joseph Smith. Whoever gets the most prophecy right wins. And Joseph doesn't have any, so if I could just get one, I'm the real prophet. Then I'm going to look in my hat and see through the magic stone which one of you want to send me 10% of your income for the rest of your life. And then I don't have to do videos anymore. I can hire Hiram Smith or Oliver Cowdery to come in here and sit and do the damn videos. Anyway, I do want to go on record with Romney running for president. Now, again, I've told you over and over, I do lean towards being more Democratic than I lean towards being Republican. But I have voted for Republicans. I voted for Abraham Lincoln. I voted for Reagan. I voted for the first Bush term. And so I'm open. I'm kind of an undecided. Kind of like being married. I'm undecided whether I still want to be married year after year. But here's what I'm saying. I think the polls are totally wrong. And I'm willing to put my reputation on it. I'm not going to give you, is he speaking as a man? Is he speaking as the prophet? I'm telling you as the damn prophet. This is my doctrine. This is my philosophy. This is my history. I think the modern polls are screwed up. I think that they measure the old-fashioned way. Most people who are polled are called by computers that basically call home phones. Now, some of you younger people are going to jump up and down and say, well, some of the numbers are random and they can call cell phones. Well, it may be able to call cell phones. Let me give you my opinion, which is the revelation that the girls gave me. And those of you that keep asking me, do they have wings, I keep saying to myself, damn, I've got to look. But I never do. I don't know if they have wings or not. My eyes are busy elsewhere. So, here's what I think. If you call a Hispanic registered voter who basically speaks Spanish, the computer is going to hang up on that person. Or the person, if it's done personally, is not going to be able to be bilingual. They're going to be speaking English. So that whole segment of the population is cut out of modern polling. So are the Muslims. And so are other Asian people who are not going to speak to strangers on the phone. And we got a call, I can't even remember which campaign it was, and we have unlisted numbers. And the only way someone can get our number is through the Danites. You dial 922 and you get the Danites in Utah, and you just give a name and an address. They go over and cut your throat and cut your guts out, okay? But our number has to be generated in a random generator of phone call banks. So when my wife from the Philippines got a generated call from the bank, she says to me, I don't know what this is. I have no idea. She hung up. So those people, the 40% of our population now who are brown people speaking different languages, they're not polled. I think they're going to pop up in the election, and I think the pollsters are going to look like a horse's ass. And I think when you call into Harlem, now I haven't been in Harlem, but I've been in Watts, okay? Most of those people down there, they're not going to have cell phones or home phones, but some of them are going to vote because they have TVs. That whole population is not measured, I don't think, properly in the Gallup and the other national polls that go on. Now, the gay people, they're so busy with each other and having a good life, They're not going to answer the phone. So there's 7% of the population that are going to vote for Obama that are not in the polls. Now, I think also that you've got a lot of women in the United States who are successful, who are earning incomes, and they don't have home phones either. They're on iPhones or iPads or other kinds of internet communication. Those Gallup polls are not going to touch those people either. The polls are showing old people like me that sit by my phone all day. And I'm happy to talk to Romney. I'm happy to talk to Obama. I got no one to talk to but the video camera. So that's what the polls are showing. They're not really representative anymore, and I think the pollsters are going to have to change their formulas and their ways of contacting people. Now, I'm going to predict, okay, and of course the angels predicted this, not me. I'm just the messenger. Don't kill the messenger. And the angels did say, don't sit there naked or no one's going to listen to you. They're just going to laugh off their chair. And I said, okay. I think that Obama is going to win it right at about 47%. I think he's going to be 5 or 6 or 7 percentage points above Romney. Now, here's the other thing, you Mormons. Look at the crowds that go to Romney's speaking, campaign speeches. 90% are Mormon, and Mormon young people and missionaries that don't have jobs. They don't serve in the military, and they're waiting for their missions, and they get in the stake, 2 or 3 stakes in an area in Iowa that says Romney's going to be at such and such. We encourage anyone that wants to go to be there. Well, it pumps the crowd up by 3, 4, 5,000 people. They're not real voters. Yeah, they're going to vote, but he's speaking to the choir. He's speaking to the choir. So when the Desert News, which is owned by the Mormon Church, the other day said, I forget what it was, Romney was up like 82%. I said, shit. They never tell the truth. The Mormons never tell the truth. It's always about image. And I think they're going to get their ass whipped because of this image. I really think even stupid people in the United States go, well, you know, that Mormon makes me nervous. Well, he makes me nervous too. I don't think he's telling the truth. I've never found a Mormon, basically, that does tell the truth. When I read the article finally, see, that's the headline in Desert News, because all the Mormons in Utah, and I'm in Australia, so I wouldn't know this except what the Mormons in Utah tell me, but they all subscribe to the Desert News. And when they see a headline like that, they feel comforted. They're winning. No, they're not. They're not. If you are going across gender and economic lines in our society, you don't want an all-Mormon society. Go back and look at the Republican convention. I never saw so many suits and ties in my life except at a funeral. People don't go to conventions in a suit and tie. They're at conventions to drink, to, you know, what happens at the convention stays at the convention, if you know what I mean. And they're there to have fun. It's a vacation, and the cheer and wave signs. It looked like a damn state conference, the Republican convention. And they had the black gal, Mia Love, who's a mayor here down in, not here, not in Australia, but over in Saratoga Springs. She's got problems over there just managing herself and her community. The police department's suing her, and all kinds of crazy things are going on. But the Republicans have poured millions and millions and millions of dollars into Utah, so I hear, not in Australia, but in Utah, to get her into Congress. The Republican convention had me laughing. Those were 80% Mormons in that audience. And the Mormons are funny. They're like ghosts. They can appear anywhere in large quantities, making it look like you're doing better. Now, we've discovered here in the Mormon Church, about since Hinckley was president, that no one's allowed to go to a state conference except Mormons. No one can go into that center and listen to a general conference, not state, unless they're a Mormon. And they have to get a ticket from their bishop and state president that they're not going to go in there and scream obscenities and we hate the blacks, we hate the gays, Joseph Smith's a pedophile. It's not an open meeting. It's a meeting for Mormons. You wear your suit, your tie, you take your ticket in, and it makes it look like a very positive place when they say, well, we'd like you to vote for the general authorities. Every Mormon raises their hand. They're prophets, they're seers, they're revelators, and they're financial people that take our money. And we don't have to know where that tithing goes. We have faith. Just like in the gold plates. We know the angel took them back, so we would have faith in Joseph. Leaving those plates here for people to look at, no one would have faith. So it looks like everything is unanimous. It looks like everybody's happy. It looks like everybody has a job and a suit and a tie on. This is deception, folks. It's deception. The Mormon Church has inflated the numbers. The Mormon Church has integrated the campaign. I just read yesterday there's a bus that left Utah, not Australia, a bus that left with 400 Mormons in it going to swing states to try to help Romney. Now, are they going because they really believe in his political prophecies, or are they going because he's a Mormon and it's going to validate that their religion is not a cult? People, before you go to the polls, don't look at the damn numbers. The numbers are lying. And I'm willing to go on record and God strike me dead. I'm feeling chest pains. Oh shit, Call Utah. I'm in Australia. Call Utah. Oh, wait a minute. I have my strength back. Anyway, I say the Mormons are lying, cheating, and stealing. The reason they don't release taxes is they're crooks. They're crooks. And they're trying to make everyone in America look like... Oh, Allison. Where's my microphone? The microphone. What a girl. Allison. There we go. All right. They are deceptive. They're making it look like they're winning. And did I say 6 angels or 3? I think 6. I can't remember. My eyes don't focus on the numbers. But my 6 little angel girls said basically that Romney is going to kick his ass. It's not going to be that close. And the Mormons have inflated the numbers. They show up for political rallies. They scream, they cheer, they get on buses. They're organized on the ground because Mormons are a cult. They can get a hold of each other within hours. And they got nothing better to do than to try to prove they're not a cult and that they need validation. Now, I'm not saying Romney is a bad person. I think that basically he's a terrible person. No, I don't. I'm sure he's a good man in some ways. But being a Mormon, I saw it with the terrible storm there on the East Coast that just devastated 2 or 3 states. And Obama's out there, and you know, he's moving in tractor trailers and trucks and power companies, and oh my God, he's gone after the basic needs of human beings. I know they're shipping gas in now from California, and it goes on and on. And then the next picture is Mitt Romney, I think at a stake center. It might have been a school gymnasium, and he's putting cans of food in a cardboard box. Now, somebody's going to benefit from that. Somebody is going to benefit from Romney collecting cans of food. That is 100% Mormon. Romney never opened his checkbook and gave a penny. Mormons don't give money. They go to the congregations and make them build blankets and knit hats and get little toothbrushes and a few cans of food, and they put it in a box. So Romney's pushing out whatever, 3, 5, I don't care if it's 100 tractor trailers of mixed vegetables. When you don't have electricity, you won't give a rat's ass about eating. You can go 3, 4, 5 days with whatever's in the house. You got to eat what's in the fridge anyway, because it's going to spoil. Romney has no idea of the magnitude of being president. He is a state president. He is a little fish in a little pond. And if I was in New Jersey and my house was devastated and gone, I couldn't run my car. I had no telephone. I had no internet. I had no clothes. Sending me a few cans of food, how the hell am I going to open them? The can opener's gone. And it's electric. I can't even open the damn can. What's wrong with the Mormons? They live in their own closed community. They don't know how to muster the National Guard, or how to get bulldozers, and how to get electric companies and new electrical poles into the area. They have no idea. And Romney wants to ruin every union in the world. Who are the guys putting the electricity up? They're not non-union shops, folks. Those are union power workers from all over the United States of America. So, the angels have predicted to me, Romney is still going to kick his ass. I said this months ago. I'm not changing. I don't care if it's 47 to 47, and I don't believe Romney is going to win the popular vote and Obama win the electoral. I think Obama's going to win both, and I think it's going to be a much wider margin, between 5 and 7 points, and the polls are going to have egg on their face, and the Mormons are going to spin it that Satan was at work with the storm, and that it ruined the Mormons' chance for the presidency. It didn't. It might have saved him from a really snowballed mandate vote. Mark my words. And if I'm wrong, I'll just erase this damn video. I love you guys.